Welcome to Cahty's blog. This is her website, and today we're going to click on her post from the 21st, and we're going to click here. Cahty's blog from the 21st. Are you in the 90%? And there is Cahty. Are You in the 90% by Cahty D. Slaght. Had an interesting experience yesterday. A new client came by apparently expecting a psychic reading. Oh, that's cute. Which means we were off to a bad start. The SRC for You software isn't any more psychic than a cell phone. In order to help manage stress, it reads, analyzes, reports information from the etheric field's blueprint. What's in this field is typically what we then bring into our reality. Can we change it when we don't like it? That's the point. But sometimes there is a higher plan, a bigger picture. The conscious mind sees such a narrow range of possibilities that it doesn't always appreciate this. Anyway, I tried to do a few scans, provide some basic information, but this was of no interest. So here came the question. Will I reconcile with my ex-spouse within the next 3 to 6 months? The dowser said there was only a 49% chance of this. At that point, the client stood up saying, "I do not appreciate this. What do I owe you?" and was ready to leave. But I don't give up easily. Plus, I have a new book. Today's image. According to the author, there's a great deal of wisdom in the Psalms. Each one has a coded message. So I asked for permission to do one last thing, a scan of a list of Psalms to see which might be most helpful before ending the session. The answer was sigh. Okay, we came up to Psalms 46, Psalm for making peace between husband and wife. The attitude shifted. Okay. The client was floored. With a little more work, we learned there was a 100% benefit of running this Psalms in the supercharge for 24 hours. Check the dowser today. Resonance with reconciliation is up to 69%. There are other factors, obviously, like do both want to reconcile? It is for the highest good, and so on. But the point is that the SRC for You software is a platform for just about any kind of stress management. This morning there was an email. Thank you, because the tension regarding the situation is significantly lower. So have you tried out this software? A 30-day free trial is always available, but about 90% will resist this kind of information. But if you've read this far, you're probably in the 10%. An email to Cahty@live.com will get that 30-day trial along with training. Today's scan etheric, not physical, and there are some new lists in the VSA, which stands for, we'll come up here. The VSA stands for Virtual Spa Academy, and then you come over here. But before you can actually access the SRC for You Academy, click here. This is the Virtual Spa Academy, and then you can read through the information. Okay, and if you care to donate, gifts of love are accepted. And then if you'd like to register for the SRC for Academy, you click here. And if you aren't a member of the Daily Energy Clearing Group, which that's what we just read, that's what Cahty's blog is all about, is we're all in a group and she'll run the SRC, and then she'll have a blog post for the day on it, and then she'll also get into the SRC software, which is great because it teaches you how to use the software. And if you have the SRC for You software and you'd like to learn more about it, Cahty wrote books, so you can order her books. But we're talking about today's post for March 21st. The topic of discussion is on the VSA is under the SRC for You Academy post by Cahty D, Slaght, and everything is in alphabetical order except for a few posts at the bottom, and we're getting those rectified. But we were talking about today's post, and when you come down, she usually does a little video, and I'm going to click on it. So you can click here, and it'll take you to the actual website, or you can click the video right on the blog post itself. And I'm going to skip down here real quick. If you wanted to subscribe to Cahty's posts, you can click here, and it'll take you over to her WordPress site where you can sign up to receive an email alert when she makes a post. If you'd like to leave a comment, you can click here. To click here on to Cahty's to sign up for her email, it's going to take you over to her website, and you can scroll down onto the right side part, and it says subscribe to Cahty's blog post via email. You can click here, and you'll just sign up. Over here on the right, you can subscribe to her Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Google Plus account. And then this is an app insert into the blog where you can see what her daily blog posts are. If you're looking for information on the SRC for You software, over here on the right, we'll talk about that, including getting a free trial. You can contact her about that. And this is information with regards to Cahty's blogs. She has several. She has 5 to be exact. and then she has her Energy Visionaries group and her SRC for You Facebook group. And you can subscribe to these as well. Cahty also is into affiliate marketing, so if you are interested in any of the high energy, I guess like we can call them programs, she's very much into all these things, so you can contact her with regards to that. And then miscellaneous, she also continues her as an author in writing little fractal fairy tales that she calls them, and they're most brilliant, might I add. But not to be too partial. Anyways, back on Cahty's blog for the 21st, we're going to click here and listen to what she's going to demonstrate through the SRC for You software. And again, that is a group. You can find that by clicking onto Cahty D, Slaght. It'll take you to the very beginning, and you can sign up for the Energy Clearing Group. It is right here. It is only $79 per month. Or if you'd like to purchase the software, you can contact her. But as a big group, you can subscribe for her monthly Energy Clearing Group. And this is what she writes her blog posts about. And we're going to click here and go to see how this all works. Just one moment. Expanded the screen so we can get in here real tight to watch this. It's 4 minutes and 38 seconds.
Okay, here's an updated list of images to scan, and some of these I went in and double-checked that they were going to be of benefit. For example, here's something. This is a very expensive supplement. It's in the hundreds, and we benefit from just having the image. So I just kind of went down this list and went into the images, and I'm going to copy it. And we're going to scan to see what the group would like. And this is a long list. Look at this. Ended up with 13 pages of images. I get a little carried away, but these things are productive. So, I'm almost there. Okay. Control-C to copy. And you don't have to do it this way. You can just choose an image. But I find these scans pretty interesting. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's like I said, quite a list. And now I'm going to put this on a Word document. Look for some zeros. I'll be back. Okay, out of that long list, we got 2 zeros, cystitis and healing of all people, which sounds pretty good to me. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I loaded these images. I have so many cocktails and things. Let me put this on pause. Okay, so there we go. So I prefaced all of the images with the word image so that I could find it a little faster. So here under there we go. Well, I'll be back. Thought I was losing my mind there for a minute. It's not colitis, it's cystitis I'm looking for. So there. Click on the image and open. And then we have healing of all people. So again, hit load cocktail. Like that. And then you have some different options. You could just simply preserve these and hit the wonder click. And you could do a manual. I like to at least see it if there's a theme. There may or may not be of having these two together. And I personally like to see a 70 or higher there, but everyone has their own way to do this. Alright, well, spirit oppression, so let's go ahead and go in this direction, 1 hour with 6 sessions. But I want to show you a couple of other things too, quickly. We always do the dispenser, and we don't want a lot of time on it, but we had some really interesting emotions, and you kind of get an idea of this through the flower essences. And so I want to show you what we did with the emotions panel. Went ahead and put these in. It's kind of discouraging to see these things come up related to disheartened, and we can see the connections. Overwhelmed by adversity. We've got sorrow, sadness, all subtle energy, herniations, lack of belief in personal abilities, fear or anxiety of known origin. And then, since we have new information, let's put up cystitis. See what that might be connected to. And we have some information there, so let's go ahead and do the auto timing, 6 hours. And that gives you an idea. We have other things you've seen. Look at the 10 on that sadness. So this is something we'll want to check again tomorrow. But thanks a lot, those of you who checked in, and hope you're having a great day.
And that's the end of it. What I do want to show you is that when we do get into the video, she goes through different things. These are lists that she puts together. That list that you're seeing there, that list is right here, the home page of Cahty D Slaght. And when you come down here where it says blogs right there, where that Virtual Spa Academy is, where I showed you, oops, what she spoke of as far as images, see, images, you can come down here where it says images, see, and we're going to click that, and it's going to open it up to what you saw right here for images. And there it is. There's that exact list that she was showing you. We're going to come back over here to her post, and when she was demonstrating the SRC, I wanted to show you. This is the panel. Oops. Go back. Oh, fudge tails. Okay, here we are. This is what the SRC for you looks like as far as the software. And let's just say that you purchase it and you're kind of a little frazzled on in. Don't be frazzled. Just do the wonder click. And then as you watch Cahty's videos and you talk with her and she teaches you along the way how to use the software, it gets easier and easier, and each day you get more acclimated to the software. But we know, please encourage yourself to use it every day to acclimate yourself with it. And it's working with the energy and in the etheric fields. So it's just something to consider. If you have any questions, come on over here to Cahty's website. And if there's anything that you need, please give her a call. This is her phone number. Or you can just email her, CahtySlaght@live.com. Y'all take care. We'll see you on the next post.